Hiya, welcome to another story time. Um, this is going to be a story time about how God has helped me in my life and how I know that God exists. If I look down, it's just because I'm reading some notes that I wrote down. So, looking back at my life, all through my 20s, it was all about mental health and domestic abuse. All my 20s, I suffered with psychosis, having psychotic episodes, being in a mental institution, and the later part of my 20s, I was in an abusive relationship where I was controlled, emotionally, physically abused. This went on for another 4 years. So the whole of my 20s was cursed, basically. If you haven't checked out my previous two videos, all about my experience with psychosis, and another video about domestic abuse called Without Your Love I'm Free, they're linked in the description for you. Back to the story time. Yeah, I never knew about God during these episodes, what I was suffering with, whether it was mental health or domestic abuse. I didn't know about God, even though I was actively trying to find out about God while I was in the abusive relationship. We both were, but my mind wasn't there. I wasn't all there. I wasn't able to think about anything really. So I didn't know about God then at all. Obviously, now that I'm out of those situations, my mental health has improved. I'm no longer having any psychotic episodes. I'm no longer in the abusive relationship anymore. I can now look back on my life and say God did play a part in my life, and I do know God exists. I know many people, suffer from certain things in their life or go through things, and they don't always make it to the end, or they don't always survive to tell their tale. But the reason why I've survived every single event in my life, I think, is because I have to live to tell my tale. I've had so many near-death experiences where I could have died, when my life was at risk, whether through drug abuse, being beaten, stuff like that. I could have lost my life and I didn't. And I really, truly believe I'm supposed to say what I have to say. I'm supposed to be a voice for people who haven't got a voice. And I'm a survivor for a reason. I really, truly believe that. I believe in the law of attraction as well, and I believe that I attracted all these life lessons to me. The energy of the badness was attracted to me. God was testing me. I was being put through all these life lessons in order for me to become the person who I am today. Nothing is without a reason. Everything has a reason. Everything has a purpose. Through pain, there is a purpose. There is a reason for this lesson. There is a reason for what you're going through, for what everyone goes through. As long as you can come out the other side with a positive mindset and realise that God is responsible for your position in life and you becoming who you are and surviving, then that is everything. That is all that you need. Fast forward to now, I now run my own holistic and beauty treatment room, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and all the songs that I write stem from all my experiences, my life experience, that has made me who I am today. So I've got a lot of information to write my songs based on. I can base all my songs on my past. Basically, if I was to write my songs earlier than that, in my teens, whatever, I wouldn't have that much life experience. So I believe, everything happens at the right time. Some people think it's better to be in the music industry at a younger age. I believe you need to have life experience behind you. You need to be older in order to write songs with meaning and purpose. Otherwise, you can just write any old song about anything. I mean, lots of people write love songs, but I write about my relationship with God. I do write a bit about my domestic abuse, that relationship, but mine is more about my higher self, God. Lots of songs about that, and that's the direction in which I'm taking my music in. My beauty and holistic room that I do, I offer healing treatments such as Reiki, I offer massage, I offer facials, and I treat people as whole people. Basically, I see them as a mind, body and soul. I don't just treat them as a physical being. So I believe everything that I've been through has made me a more compassionate human being, made me more aware of people, and made me more aware of myself, and I'm able to deliver treatments with 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and I'm able to give my all to my music, and it's all through from the thanks of God, through God being in my life. And I don't blame God for any of the badness that I've suffered. I was supposed to go through these life lessons. It was supposed to make me stronger, and I believe that, you know, God is working in everyone's life. Comment down below if you know of times that God's been working in your life and you know that God exists. And comment down below if there was a time when you thought God doesn't exist, and then you've just completely changed your way of thinking. Now you know that God exists. Also, be sure to check out all my music. I will link everything you need in my description. Feel free to check out any of my videos. And yeah, thanks for listening to this story time, and like and subscribe this video. And yeah, that's all I can say for now. Thanks for listening. Bye.